Actually, wait. Oh, wait.
Can I add my bardic inspiration to that as well?
CMO, roll with advantage.
Roll with advantage? Okay.
If you want, yeah. If you want to add the bardic inspirations in anything.
Alright, come on, Karam, smash on me.
18 is better than
Ah, the worse than before.
Shitting on you today, man.
Man, Karam does not smile upon me today. I fucked up.
It's a good thing Source is a good friend. Because this is how I wanted it to end. So, all of you, my lovely players, as Aldrich delivers unto what might still be Sir Sebastian Hildwyn, might not be. I'd put more money on the second, personally. As deep, devastating blows are dealt onto his central torso, his center mass area, similar to the caving in of his upper skull scalp area left by Chedamir earlier. Black ooze, not red blood, oozes out of these like cracks on glass. And he crumples onto his knees. And you see the cracks from his head, these two injuries begin crackling, splintering across his body. Like he's a little porcelain doll. And they all these cracks are black substance. Puts his hands to the circle. And you just hear him mutter one last thing. Fully his own voice. None of the others. It wasn't supposed to end like this. Then he shatters. A dissolving, dissipating pile of ooze. Shatters. And the circle begins drinking it in. Slowly seeping it through the ground that he dies upon. It just seeps it in. Reminiscent of how you dealt with Cursed Alice Vel and the Revenants before. The ground just drinks it in. But different this time. Void Circle goes darker. And you hear dissonant whispers around you. The torches in the room go darker to the point where there's just but light flickers, like a candle miles off. But you know they're just right there, but they're just that pathetic. Light returns to the room. The torches become what they were once more. But the similar tendrils that struck Aldrich but moments before now shoot out across the room. They don't hit any of you. They just sort of do this cascading web across the room. But they're all connected to the circle on the ground. Like vines. And you all hear something like a heartbeat. A shake in the earth. The third thump unleashes a cascading energy, like the blade of a scythe that shoots out across the entire room. All of you managed to dodge it, and two of the mercs, well, house guards. Save for two of the house guards, and Seema. Seema, you feel not the literal edge of Death's blade hit you. And you notice that the light has been fully restored to the room, torchlight and all. There's a shadow above you. You flinched originally, prepared to meet your maker. Makers, I suppose. But your eyes trickle open and you see, standing above you, thy fellow cleric, Saurus. You hear it first. Blood. and it starts picking up until a steady stream is just coasting across his back and down onto the floor. That really breaks my immersion. Thank you very much. Anyways, those of you who are left, you see that this blade has done something similar to the tendrils. It not only cast out, but it also left this sort of like on the outer layer of like meat and things. It's like little capillaries and arteries and things like this. This little wide mesh of fleshy looking something. You all see this above you as you all ducked to dodge it. Light breaking through all the tiny holes that it has. But you all see Source. And you see that he is connected to this web. This little island of safety above Seema and against the wall behind her. And you guys hear something. You see it subtly, but you do see it. You see that the tendrils, one by one, just get pulled back into the circle. One by one. And you notice all the while, this wide cascading arc, this wide mesh of unknown dark substance is slowly, much slower than the tendrils, pulled back. It's slowly pulling. It detaches itself from the walls and just sort of hangs there like a tree canopy, pulling slowly. It doesn't take that much time for you to realize it will pull Source in too. Slowly and surely, he will be pulled into the void.
Can I grab him?
You're not near him.
Can I?
You can try.
He's already dead, right? Or is he alive right
He's quite standing, stalwart, spirited as he is. Oh, if there's anything you'd like to say as during this time, be my guest. If not, I think cool silence of
Yeah.
might be more fitting.
Yeah, I mean, Seema's going to try to...
If you would like to type Source's response, silence, stalwart silence, ragged breathing. I imagine you still have a nice smirk on your face. As once again, you have to save this. Ain't that right? Once again. And of course, you're the heroic one here, aren't you? Seema, if you'd like to hold on to Source, roll me your strength. I will say that you all can begin crawling over. To those of you closer to the circle, it will take like a few moments for the web to pass back over you. So it's something like this weird limbo army crawl that you have to do to get back out of it.
Mm-hmm.
But to you, Karis, if you'd like to help as well, grab
Yeah,
Source.
I feel like Karis is just, you know these loud no's that you just hear in the moments of silence? Like, that's what they did, and then just run over there, and yeah, I'd help.
I'm
You know,
trying to crawl over.
you all begin crawling over.
Same.
Nevi does it as well. The two guards that didn't get hit by the blast are just unconscious.
What do I have to roll?
You note, roll your not strength save, just strength.
It's a +1, so 22.
Do all keep attention to the Discord. Those words are sources. You notice that some of your armor, clothing, source is deteriorating. As if age itself is weathering it in an instant. Not all of it, just some of it. And you all notice that Soros is becoming pale and paler. That blood trickling down his back is no longer dripping as it's being drank in. drinking, drunk, whatever.
Drugged.
Sure. By that which is on his back. So, Seema cares. You hold on best as you can. And Karis, you certainly do slow his pull, but it's sort of like tearing at his back now.
I don't care. I'm holding him and I'm just like crying, like no, please, no. And it's super sad, man. I need so much therapy after this.
Seema is repeating a prayer under her breath, repeated
To who?
to. I would say it's like to all the gods. Like if there's like a traditional prayer that's like just kind of because I'm picturing I'm amazing. I'm Mary, essentially something like that. But if there's just like a quick like blessing of the gods that like just like a 1 or 2 sentence thing over and over again.
Styx is also trying to shittily. I say shittily. It's Styx. He does it. He starts tugging at the collar of Saurus. It's alright. It's alright. You're right as rain. We're just gonna call that thing off your back. Get you to fucking corner, and we'll be fine. You'll be fine. Fine.
Can I start yelling?
All the cushion in the world.
I would like to yell. Myriad, we were fighting the void for you. He helped you. Please do something. But yelling this, like distressed and super crying.
You cry out. Prayers are being muttered. You find naught but silence. But you do hear something else. No god, though. Give me a moment. The gods won't help you here. From the staircase off to your side. I've described him before. He's shirtless, leather pants, beautiful in his own right, with horns that would have formed halos back in the day, and wings like ash, feathered. And he has this ever condescending smirk as he looks at all of you. Oh, this is grand! Looking at the ceiling. Is this what you were hoping for? Some fun little demonstration? Fuck that. He comes over. And at this point, the web that has, cascade out, the blades that would have touched the walls, has pulled back except for one sort of ribbon that is in Saurus. This guy just casually, nonchalantly, almost whimsically comes up. Almost drunk, I guess, in his walking mannerisms. I told you it's not worth it, but here you are.
I don't let him close to Saurus.
Oh, come on, kid. There's nothing you can do to stop me if I wanted to. After all, he's my partner.
I don't move.
In a flash of fire, with the smell of brimstone immediately filling the air, he's behind Saurus. And then just karate chops, just uses his forearm, just carves through the web. Saurus, you slump. Pulled backwards, probably because he pushes down on the web and pulls you back, and he just catches you. There. Friends do not make strength. You haven't seen that yet.
Please don't hurt him.
Hurt him? He begins, slowly taking step by step back, lowering Saurus onto the ground. Saurus, ragged, heavy breathing. The thoughts of your final moments being here. Sticks! Yes! This isn't in order. I can't do that to you anymore. But help a friend out. And that friend ain't me. Carve a circle now. Right? Begins using his tail, his claws, every part of himself to begin carving an infernal, ancient contract glyph under and around Saurus.
What are you doing?
Doing something better than you guys. And that's keeping him alive. You think that void circle there is for jokes? I'm impressed, Saurus, that you're even still alive. But you and I have a deal, and I'm not into short-term investments. He looks at all of you. And smiles. That foolish lady always bragging about companionship. And here you all are, helpless to stop him in the face of death from going. If you want to try, Chetamere. If you want to try.
What would that be?
Nothing. If Saurus is willing to give it to you, then it's yours. So, Saurus,
Just needs. Okay.
you go over to Saurus, and Leon gives you a peculiar look. And then you mutter to Saurus to get the ring.
What are you doing? Don't take anything from
Saurus
him. You will need it.
Raises up his hands, and then pulls it off and hands it to you.
No, you said he'd be fine.
Nevi is crying. Tears. She's barely able to speak. How hysterical she is. But she barely managed to get out through choked tears. Noxalas forever.
You said he'll be okay.
Yes, but he'll owe me a hell of a debt. And I'm not sure if you realize that which you faced just the circle in the center of the room. It's gonna take a hell of a lot of time to get him back to working capacity. But don't worry, Saurus. He leans down, puts his hands on his knee. It'll all be worth it. To one of us, at least. But knowing you, and knowing me, I feel like we might win out. It's done. It's done.
I send Saurus a message.
What do you send? What
I remember what we promised each other. Just say the word, and this bastard will die. Not now, but eventually.
So to Saurus to reply.
I also kneel down next to Saurus.
I imagine you all are. As Styx is finishing up the circle, you're all taking at least some part of it. Leon is standing to the side, bored.
Also add to that, because I think I begin to understand what you mean by family, and I like that definition better.
Saurus, do you reply to Aldrich's message? Or is he met with silence? Silence.
He doesn't respond to messages anymore.
Styx, you can join me with his recovery. No contracts, no orders, no reservitude. If you want. What? He looks from Leon. Styx has crawled onto Soros' chest at this point. He looks at Leon, looks down to Soros' face, back to Leon. I think I can accept that. Alright then,
No.
all of you, piss off of the circle.
No, wait.
Time is precious, child. Hurry up. You might be his companions, but you sure as fuck aren't mine. Hurry up.
I give him the coin he gave me of JC, and like press it in his hand, and I just like, please come back. Is Styx also going, by the way?
I'm sorry?
Is Styx also coming with him, or?
Styx is going with him.
And just 1 second, okay? I take out a piece of paper, where I've written down the recipe for licorice and a cup of sugar I had, and just hand it to him.
Thanks. Might be a bit hard to make this in hell, but I'll try.
Make sure to keep an eye for him, okay?
Always. Yes. Very lovey-dovey, teary-deary. Your hand, please. Cares you get the harmonica.
What is a harmonic?
A harmonica's an instrument.
Oh god.
Look it up.
But take it.
Alright, time to go. I'm incredibly bored. So, Saurus, let the deal begin. He snaps, and the glyph that Styx carved is ignited. Like roaring coals of a fire. And surprisingly though, it's not heat you feel from this, it's cold. And then slowly, fires begin erupting in the circle, covering the ground, the air around him. Fingers from the earth of fire envelop him, embracing him, and then begins being pulled away. Soon enough, Soros and Styx are gone. The fires fade. There's naught there. No circle, no trace, no blood, nothing. Huh. A damn fine circle. Well, Olivia, I'd say it's been a pleasure, but that'd be a fun. But I will say.
Wait, what's your name?
He has a smile. He goes to one of the walls right next to the staircase entrance, and he holds up a hand. Makes sort of this window watching, like, sort of circular motion. To us as players, we've seen this before. It's the same infernal glyph that he introduced Soros. He introduced himself to Soros with. And though none of you can read Inferno, you do hear it in.
I believe
A
Source
voice.
cast tongues on me.
He did.
Oh, I believe
I remember
he did. Ah, well then never mind. Audric, you can read it. And it says, same as before. It's not like you hear his voice, so don't think you can get his name that easily. I am Leon Tacitus. Saint. And there's those condescending, sarcastic, hesitant tense to it. Of heartbroken Alicia, the foolish lady. Why foolish? He just gives you a smirk, Audric. Snaps his fingers, and a similar, much smaller though, much more compact, and just under him, glyph roars into place. like a fire being summoned from nowhere. This is nowhere near as slow or as gentle as an inferno. This tornado of fire just coasts around him, swirling, and gets sucked under like a vacuum. No circle, no Leon, nothing. The only trace that he was ever here, the infernal glyph burned into the wall.
I just break down crying.
Nevi's right there with you.
As heartrending as this is, we are not in the right place for mourning. We need to grab those two, or one of them, and we need to get the fuck out of here.
Is my bag of holding still here?
Yes.
Okay.
That
So-
got dropped when Source rushed over to help Seema.
Gotcha. I bought manacles at the beginning of the game, so never thought that'd actually be useful. I walk up one of the dudes and just throw him on my back, and we should head off.
Do you just get one?
I only have one set of manacles.
They're unconscious. They're not able to struggle right now.
Yeah, but
It's up to you guys.
Yeah.
Entirely up to you guys.
Seema, help me with this other one. I take out 50 feet of rope and I tie him up.
Yep,
Certainly.
I assist.
Certainly. Roll me some sleight of hand, I suppose. Do not work.
Where is it?
Below religion.
Well,
With
shit.
advantage,
You
because
have
I'm
advantage
assisting.
because
I'm
Steve's
assisting.
Oh, that's
not
one.
one.
You think it's a passable knot? Seema, you can confirm that maybe you should have been the one time, but shame. You guys don't exactly have much. You guys don't want to stick around, so to speak.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, there are no bodies in here. Nothing.
Spooky.
All that's there is a shattered, splintered, just like how Sebastian went, glyph on the ground.
I'll redo my disguise as well.
There. The rest of you? Or shall we just head back?
Still back.
Let's end it because I really have to sleep.
Yeah, heading back.
I have to wake up in 3 hours.
Oh no.
Trick on.
Boy.
Well, I
Also,
didn't want to
Kyr's
end
is-
with Soros going, but it ended up happening anyway. It's a shame.
Yeah.
Also, Kyr's is not going. They're staying there.
It's ill-advised considering all the ruckus you just made, and there's still guards upstairs.
I don't care.
I'm literally going to grab Kiers and
I will resist you.
Kiers, you can't stay here.
Nevi's gonna pull you too.
Off with 2 people dead.
This is a really sad scene where like the Pikachu slap each other crying. Nevi is just pushing me and I'm like not going. We're both just crying.
She reasons along some lines of Seema. I'm not gonna see 2 dead friends today. She's gonna drag your fucking ass.
I know she's gonna. I will let her, but I'm not going.
Can I knock her unconscious or them unconscious?
Well, no, here. I still have 1 level 1 spell slot left. So I'm going to look at Kiers and I'm going to say, come with us.
You called you one word.
Follow.
Oh, come. Yeah,
Follow.
come.
That's-
Follow. Sorry. It's so much more dramatic if I can use
I
proper
know.
words, though.
Semantics.
Yep, I had 15, so You're
Yes,
coming
honestly.
along.
Also, I feel like
You're
I
coming
get
along,
disadvantaged.
Mixer.
Like for one round, and then I'll break down on the stairs again, and then Nevi has to.
Never
Yeah.
kills you.
I figured.
Try as I might, I was hoping to have some. Shame.
About that, I would like to talk with you tomorrow, actually. If I'm like still thinking of the same thing, but yeah.
Just message it to me now. I'm busy tomorrow.
Okay. I mean, I'm going to bed, so
Just message me. You can still type a single sentence, so just send it to me now.
it's just that I would like to sleep over it. So I'll in like 2 days is also like not in a hurry.
Fair enough.
It is in a hurry.
Game next week? Well, let's figure that out. While we still have all of you.
I can do next week, Saturday.
Saturday, I'm free.
Back to
Saturday.
Saturday.
Nope.
Is that good for you, Will?
No, I have work till 3.
What the fuck? I thought you said you got your Saturdays cleared.
I did, but that was before they were cleared.
Oh my god.
I'm sorry.
Sunday?
Can you ask if you can like change it?
Sunday, I'm going to have. I love how this dramatic music is playing while we're discussion.
It's the party
Sunday-
music, right?
Yeah. Sunday, I will not be available. So, like, starting at like 5, which is only like 3 hours after we normally start. And honestly, probably earlier than that, I would not be.
Friday. I don't know.
Friday, I'm available after 5, which
It's
well,
still.
I work until 12 on
Actually, I
Friday.
take that back. Yeah, I can't do Fridays. Shit.
Yeah.
Well,
Can you maybe ask tomorrow if you can like switch shift?
you know what? In most cases, I wouldn't, but I did kind of work this weekend, and it was crazy evacuation thing, so they might be liberal. If anything, like the only days I have Wednesdays open are like Wednesdays and Sundays, maybe. I'll talk to them about it. I'll see what happens.
You could just do opening shift.
Yeah, I'll see if I can move it around.
Okay, just
Just
message.
figure out what works with you guys, and then I'll see if I can work around it.
Well, it seems Saturday's like the best day.
yeah, and Saturday is going to be the day I'm going to have off for a while.
Yeah, so try to get Saturday. Is that good for you, Will?
Anybody else good?
Yeah.
Okay.
So try to get Saturday. If not, then it's gonna be a fucking acrobatic display of trying to figure it out. But
Hopefully not a hiatus.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm leaving. I every minute I spend is a minute I'm gonna hate
Go
myself
to
tomorrow.
sleep.
So, bye.
I see why you didn't want to end on this
Bye.
note.
exactly.
Yeah, after like Saturday is my last full day off until August 13th.
Yeah, that's like 2 weeks, week and a half, something like that.
Yeah, and that's a Monday though, so.
Fair.
Speaking of which, I'm going to right now organize my calendar, and I'll get that to you sometime tonight.
All right.
Crash.
Well, I have
So-
to go to work in like 30 minutes, and I still have to shower and get dressed. So
Yeah, I mean,
Take off
you
before-
won't need to read it because it's
I'll read
not.
it. I'll definitely read it at some point. But
Yeah.
I'm not, like I obviously
It's
can't aim for
not.
it. So
Yeah, it's not something that you need to know like right this second, just so that you have it.
gotcha. Roger. What day is it today? Today's the 29th. Okay, thank God I work at 7. I misread my schedule.
Roger.
Roger. Well, to those of you who are still here, thank you all so much for playing.
Oh, what a beautiful game that was.
So much for speeding things.
Yeah.
Thanks, Garth.
We had a fun chase scene. We had a fun
I thought we would
a
just
little
be in jail.
interrogation scene.
Yeah. I thought it would just be like, you get thrown in jail, friends come bail you out, or Velisca and them will come bail you out, or they'll just interrogate me or something. How could I possibly predict anything even close to this would happen?
What? Two knee slices, some dragging.
Honestly, the knee slicing thing wasn't terribly surprised. Everything after that was.
And we're not quite out of the woods yet. In this case, the woods being the district.
Oh, wait. That's right. Before you kind of went too soon, considering she was the one most concerned with this. level up.
Ooh.
I don't think we deserve it. No.
I might hold off on leveling up tonight because
Go ahead. Just text it. Just tell me in the private chats how much health increase you got, or if you took the median, new abilities, stuff like that.
Gotcha.
Keep you informed.
Aye. But
I'll write you a message. You don't have to do it now.
okay, you gotta do it now. It's just one. But yeah, Source. Source can do things later, technically. How much later, we'll see. But regardless, there he goes.
And on that note,
Oh
we
wait,
should get ready for
Juan
work.
Dragana's here.
Hmm?
Yo, no, someone else typed this because I gotta go.
Yeah, you gotta take off, boss.
Oh wait, shit! I gotta turn off the music for a second. Good times though. Good times.
Oh, lots
Who
of
ended
time.
up recording this?
I did.
I did.
Hey.
Good.
I'll upload the video to YouTube and just make it private and send you guys links because that seems to be easier.
Roger. Is the music off? Yes. Is now? Better be.
Yeah, sounds like a
If not, okay, good. Now I'm gonna punch roll 20 like a baby.
knock
Just kidding.
baby.
That's weird. Not like a baby. But very good. Oh wait. And you all have inspiration. There you go. So mark down your sheets as well that you have inspiration. If you don't already have it, of course.
Nice.
Nice.
Noise.
But very good session. There's a fun chase scene, a very awkward
yeah.
sneak in scene.
A beautiful train
I
wreck.
mean, I didn't agree to any deal thing, so.
When you were talking, Garth, I got monologuing quotes from The Incredibles in my head.
Exactly. I was gonna pull like some line about monologuing, but at the time, Chedimir was so filled with rage. She's like, I
Sly
can't
dog.
coherently shit. No, it was gonna
He
be
knew.
something more along the lines of, you know, the one thing my dad taught me: don't get monologuing.
He knew.
Yee.
He knew. He didn't care. Because, he was just going to kill you.
Yeah.
And the thing is, he was monologuing too. You were monologuing to him.
Yes, but mine
He
was
was-
to stall.
So was his.
Dun dun dun. Everyone's stalling. Anyways, go do John
Anyways,
things.
I'm going to shower. I'll see you guys there. No, I'm closing tonight. No, what am I saying? I'll see you guys some other time. But definitely send me a link to that, because I would love to rewatch it. And have a good evening, all of you.
Same. Aldrich intends to go for breakfast first thing when they're safe.
Fair enough. All right, bye.
Bye.
See, man, Garth, that was a brilliant train wreck. Loved it.
Jeez. She can't. She's not allowed to say shit anymore about people getting anyone into trouble. She is forbidden from judging fucking anyone. If I start judging someone, just say Saris or something. She's gonna be fucked up for life from this.
Aren't we all though?
Yeah. She very much has like the what is it, survivor complex or something.
Oh, survival skill.
No, like I shouldn't have lived through that. I don't deserve to live. Kind
Yeah,
of thing.
survivor's guilt.
Yeah, that one. She had that before. Now it's amped to 50.
All right, I have
Anyways.
like 85 things to do before tomorrow morning, so I'm
you should do that.
about here.
Good luck.
All right, good night, everybody.
Night.
Good night.
Bye.
And then there were 3. I'm just very curious what Crash's ending for Saris was now. His intended one. Cause, like, he definitely didn't know this shit was happening. Anyways, I'm gonna go make dinner now. Bye, guys.
Bye, Garth.
Bye. Oh, right. Witty ending line. shit.